Welcome to the Sykes & Company PA video blog featuring Ollin Sykes.
What is the wrong way to sell a pharmacy?
The wrong way to sell a pharmacy is you come in tomorrow and you said, I've had it, this is it. You start calling the big box boys and say, come get it. Trust me, they'll come get it. They'll pay you practically nothing for it. You'll get out from under the responsibility. You won't have to worry about the pharmacy benefit managers anymore and the slackening gross margins that you're dealing with, or the DRFEs that are in process now. But that would be the wrong way to do it.
What's the right way?
The absolute correct way is you prepare for the event to occur. You get your accounting books and records completely in order. So that when I go back to look at your pharmacy, if I'm representing the buyer, I can see your general ledgers, your financial statements, your tax returns that are accurately reflecting the results of your pharmacy for the last 4 years. Typically, is what we're looking at, 3 or 4 year trend. And if I can't get a good idea of what that 3 or 4 year trend is, if I can't get the script dispensing summaries from your script management systems to get an idea on how your scripts are trending, and whether see how your generic fills as a percentage of your total fills are, or your brands as a percentage of your total fills, or your refills as a percentage of your total fills, or your new scripts as a percentage of your total fills. All those things together have a lot to do in telling me, if I'm representing the buyer, whether your pharmacy is dead, dying, or vibrant. And if I'm a seller, I want my pharmacy to be as vibrant as it possibly can be, or my numbers to be as accurate as they can be.
If I'm at the that's it point and I decide to call you, what should I expect in terms of being able to get my pharmacy in shape, getting it vibrant, and being able to sell?
Well, I'll give you a real life situation. I was just talking to the pharmacist yesterday about the potential for another store in the immediate area that they're looking at. This pharmacy came to us probably 5 years ago. They essentially were bankrupt at that time. They didn't realize it. They didn't know it. The wholesaler basically was carrying them. Why they were carrying them at that time with the amount of money they owed, I'm not sure. But the wholesaler really owned more of the pharmacy than the pharmacist did. We were able to bring somebody in, correct the gross margins. That was the single largest issue they had. They corrected the gross margins. We've got everything accountable. We got everything in the cloud. We got everything where we can account for things on a month-to-month basis. Within the last 6 months, we were finally able to get the long-term debt refinanced into a reasonable term debt. The business is now cash flow positive, has been cash flow positive really solidly for the last 3 years. And now they're looking to grow and expand into another pharmacy already. And this is all within about a 6 year period of time. I've seen that happen more than once. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears. It's an expensive process because if you have already dug your own grave, you didn't do it overnight, and you don't get out of that grave overnight. So if it took you 5 or 6 years to get in, it's probably going to take you 4, 5, or 6 years to get out of it. It can be done, but you've got to be ruthless about how you do it. You've got to get somebody involved that knows how to help and help you in that process, and you got to be very dedicated to it. But again, it can happen. I've seen it multiple times in my career.
Thank you for joining us today. If you want more information or have any questions, please feel free to contact Ollin directly.